Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your brother OJ Kenyatte Johnson, and this is the Black Moor, where our mission is to educate, motivate, and uplift Black people worldwide and everyone who loves us, regardless of race, religion, and nationality. And today I'm doing another collab with my big homie, my longtime friend for over 4 decades. I'm talking 40 years. My homeboy, Big Trav. Hey, give the people some love. Tell them a little something about yourself, Big Trav.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Big Trav in the house. I don't know if you can hear me good, but
yeah, we got you. We got you.
I'm here, man. And you know, we down for 40 plus years with the Grays, you know, and that's how we doing it. I remember meeting you when I think I was 13 years old at the time, man. And yeah, we go back that far. And I'm 54 now, be 55 in December. The big 5-5. I know you
December,
already there.
What's your birthday? December what?
December 11th, man. December 11th.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
December 11th.
January 10th.
And I'm trying to go on a cruise. That's the next thing on my bucket list, to go on a cruise.
Ooh, where you trying to go?
I don't know. I ain't trying to go out the country, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm trying to go to like Puerto Rico or, you know, somewhere, Alaska. It don't matter. I'm just trying to go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard cruises are good. I've never been on one, but I want to go.
When I turn 55,
okay,
that's the cruise thing. I'm looking like Booker T, shaking 5 times. Yeah.
Hey, absolutely. We're gonna welcome you to the Double Nickel Club. I'm 55 now, so January I'll be 56. But man, just health as well. So we both just trying to stay healthy. We want to make it to our next birthday.
Staying healthy, trying to make it to the next birthday. I'm trying to make it to December, man, because you're not promised tomorrow. And last year woke me up when I had a heart attack last January. Then I had a quadruple bypass in April of last year. And I'm just trying to make it to see more times, man.
Yeah.
More.
You're a strong brother.
More life.
Yeah. You've been going through a lot.
Been through a lot.
We send out our prayers and everything to you, man.
Thank you.
But you've been hanging in there. You've been kicking ass.
Even with the Parkinson's, because I got the shakes every now and then. So I gotta have the cups, and I got my Black Moor cups.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I got more too. So yeah, I got a whole collection.
Well, I love it. I know you do. I know you do. I love it. Today, folks, we are just having a simple conversation about what we call hot topics. So this is going to be our first collab for Hot Topics. We call it Hot Topics Volume 1 with OJ and Big Trav. Just a lot of crazy things we see going on in the news and stuff like that. So we just wanted to tap in on a little bit of the stuff and just give our opinions, or see kind of what you guys think as well. We'll just go from there, man. Anything else that you wanted to say before we jump into this?
Welcome, y'all, and enjoy and chime in. Come in the comments, hype us up, comment, like, subscribe. We here.
Absolutely.
And follow me on the Chronicles. I think it's called the Trav Chronicles. And that's with me and my dog. And you'll see more things about that. And follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. I'm here for you.
The Chronicles is that on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
All right, we'll drop the link in. We'll make sure we drop the link.
All right.
On this YouTube too.
All right.
So that people can click in there. What were you going to say though? You do positive.
I do positive reformations, motivational things for people that's on dialysis, stroke survivors, Parkinson's warriors, diabetic warriors, heart attack warriors. Anything you're going through, I've been through. So I'm trying to let you know that you can survive these things and try to eat better, motivational, get you better, and motivational topics every day.
I love that, man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, and you doing that as well. I know you're gonna tap in, man, and help some people. Help some
Yeah.
people to kind of find that strength to continue to go on and move on and get up that day.
Yes, sir. Also, I used to weigh 420 pounds, y'all. I'm about 210 now, between 205 and 210. And I had the gastric bypass, but I also watch what I do, watch what I eat everything in moderation.
How, if you don't mind me asking, man, since you brought it up, I know this wasn't even on topic to talk about, but the surgery, how long ago was it? How are you feeling? How's all that going, man? I've known some people die from it.
Let's talk about that. I had the gastric bypass, I believe, in 2011, and I had it done in South San Francisco, Kaiser, and I ended up hemorrhaging right after the surgery, and I caught a fever, but you know what? God healed that too, and I was back in dialysis on a chair. Lost a gang of weight. I mean, I lost weight fast, bruh. I was in where you could put half the pants and I stepped both legs into the pants. That's how small I was. That's how small I am today. Because like I even got right now, I got a size 40 shorts on and it's too big. So I'm about 38, 36, 38 waist right now. And I could fit in a large, extra large shirt. This is a double XL and it's actually pretty too big for me. It's big on me. So I even lost.
Although I love that shirt. I love that
big dummy.
Big dummy.
We're gonna talk about the big dummies in a minute.
Absolutely.
But yeah, with the weight loss, I still think that my head size got smaller, my shoe size got smaller, because when you're thick all the way around to your shoe size, everything, because that's more meat on your body. But when you lose the weight in the head, I went from a size 8 to a 7.5, 7 1/3 baseball cap size now. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've lost. I was in a 5X, 6X shirt at one time. I was in the size 60 pants at one time. So yeah, I was a pretty big dude. And doing bodyguard work and stuff like that, I thought the bigger I was, the better I was. But that wasn't the case. The bigger I was, the worse off I was. So I became high blood pressure, diabetes. Well, I've had diabetes since I was 16. So and I never took care of myself, never took my medicines right. That's what I want to tell people. If you're a diabetic, check your blood sugar, check, take your medicines, take your high blood pressure medications, do what the doctor say do. But not all the time is medications good for you. You can control it by diet, by supplements, by teas, by eating the right fruits, by eating the right vegetables, by eating the right kinds of meats, by cutting off certain soul foods, because soul foods will kill you. But you can eat the soul foods healthier. You smoke turkey neck instead of smoke salt meat pork. Use turkey instead of pork. Use chicken, and don't fry your chicken. Air fry your chicken. Bake your chicken. Bake stuff instead of frying foods. Like I'm gonna do some air fried brown sugar and Creole seasoning pork chops. When I do it, and I'm gonna have some red beans with it, and you could cook. But just
wait, time out, real quick. Hey, y'all, he being modest, right? But my boy also got another Facebook page The ghetto gourmet. Listen,
DA
my boy.
DA Ghetto Gourmet. Follow it,
DA,
join it, like it, subscribe. I'll
my
be
boy
cooking
be
on
putting
there
it
too.
down.
I meant to post something. I made a breakfast sandwich the other day. I meant to post, but and my friend, she said, "Oh, you should post that on the Ghetto Gourmet." I said I'm going to, but I never did. And she said you should post it before the cheese is melted, then when the cheese is melted. And I be in the kitchen all the time, y'all, and I love to cook. So yeah, and I learned how to cook in Boy Scouts. I started cooking the camping meals, and then I started cooking at home too, a lot. Making my first thing I learned how to make was scrambled eggs and toast. Then I started doing French toast, pancakes, waffles. Breakfast stuff is like my specialty. I love doing breakfast, like shrimp grits, savory grits, sweet grits, oatmeals. I do oatmeals now, cream of wheat, stuff like that. Oatmeals with the nuts and berries and things that we're supposed to eat now.
Right.
But I do sometimes, on occasion, do my savory sweet grits with the cheese and the butter. But I can't believe it's not butter, and I use things like that. So you can have, like I said, everything in moderation.
Right.
Like, I tell you what, I know we not sponsored. Give us a sponsor, Dr. Pepper, Coconut Zero, Coconut Cream Zero. That's like a dirty Dr. Pepper, y'all. That's gonna blow your mind.
I ain't even seen that flavor yet. Not the coconut. I ain't seen that flavor yet.
Coconut cream.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, he reaching into his bag, y'all.
Pepsi, cherry cream.
Ooh, that's not.
Hold on. Dr. Pepper, strawberry cream zero.
Yes. I've had that one before.
So I'm telling you, I do things in moderation, and I drink stuff in moderation. I eat stuff in moderation, but I be making it. So I mean, a lot of things I do a lot of Walmart water sticks. I get the water bottle and I pour the water sticks in there, and I do that. That's a lot of no calorie drinking. My coffee is a lot of no calorie drinking, and I do my coffee. I love my coffee. I gotta have coffee multiple times a day. People be like, "You gonna be up all night?" Nah, I'll take me something, put me to sleep. I'm good.
Hey, what you put in your coffee, bro?
What you say?
I said, what do you put in your coffee? How you take your
coffee?
I
use oat milk. They got a brown sugar espresso oat milk product, which is really good. I use matter of fact, let me reach into I use a Great Value, even though this is kind of bad for you because it's not made with any kind of milk product. It's made actually with oils. I use this, like I said, in moderation to flavor my coffee. And then I use Splenda and Equal. And sometimes the sugar-free caramel, the sugar-free caramel. Yeah, so and then so that's what I use in my coffee. And then I also use for my coffee the Cafe Busto.
What is that?
It's best instant coffee you're gonna ever get in your life.
Really? Okay.
And I use this for more of a espresso flavor to make it stronger. This is like a shot. Each teaspoon is like a shot in your coffee.
So you make the coffee and then add that to it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I do all kinds of different coffees, man. I be in here. I got the pralines and cream. I got the
you be making a coffee cafe.
Yeah, Starbucks ain't got nothing on me, and I'm not spending no $7-8 on no See, this would be like $7-8 at Starbucks. This is free. Well, this is like 30 something cents a
Right,
cup here at my house. So
right.
we got the K pod, I got the espresso maker thing, I got the stuff that froth the coffee, foam the coffee,
Oh
I got the ice.
yeah.
I'm in here shaking it up like a margarita, you know. Yeah,
Your own coffee bar, your own latte bar.
yeah.
I
Basically,
love it. I
that's how you
love
got to
it.
do it. Same thing with when eating out. You want something to eat, buy your stuff and make it yourself. It's gonna be
Mhm.
healthier. You know what you're putting in it. You know what you're getting in it. You can
Right.
buy healthy products. Me, I'm a big hot honey guy, so I put hot honey on everything and in everything,
Mm.
and that's what I do. And then there's a product called Better Goods at Walmart, and it's similar to Whole Foods organic stuff.
Hmm.
And they got a pizza with arugula and prosciutto and
What?
man,
What?
let me tell you, this wood fire, and I did it in the air fryer. I put that hot
Yeah.
honey on it. Oh Lord,
My
I lost my
God.
mind on that pizza, bruh. I'm telling you, Better Goods
I
has a
bet.
lot of good products. They got brown sugar wings, which was the best ones because I tried the Chile Verde ones. I'm not
Hmm.
good on the savory. I like sweet and spicy wings. The brown sugar
Okay.
wings is the best ones to me. Plus, they got the Creole or the Cajun ones, and I mix
Right.
that with the brown sugar ones. So throw them in the air fryer. You got it right there.
Good to go, huh?
Yeah.
That's all
And
time.
Better Goods got I got a product in there right now. It's some chicken, birria flavored chicken. I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna take the cilantro lime rice, and I'm gonna take some black beans and some onions and tomatoes, and the bowl,
Yeah. Yeah.
avocados, so salsa, everything, and make me a birria chicken bowl. And then I got the birria consomme to make it, and then I'm gonna pour that over it. I'm gonna see how that come out.
Post it. I want to see
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I want to post it. I want to see it, man.
Most definitely.
All right. Let's get into some of this stuff. What we wanted to talk to
The
you
topics.
guys, just some topics of just what's been going on around America that we just looking at, and like remember old school Arsenio Hall said, making things like
Then it make you go,
what make you go Let's get
Yeah.
into that. So first off, let me hit you with the little little scrolling tagger or scrolling tagline here. Again, hot topics with OJ and Big Trav Volume 1. Um, First thing that we wanted to talk to you about is um, just all of these either missing or suspiciously murdered black
We
bodies.
we 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 we, we gotta say unalive.
Unalive. Okay,
There we
unalive.
go. Yes.
Unalive. Thank you for that. We ain't trying to
Yeah.
get canceled or shut down, so we got to be very.
Yeah.
And again, we don't mean to make light of anything, but we're not going to
No.
go deep in depth into the specifics of these cases or what have you. But we are looking at this as a higher overview, and just having a simple discussion that you would have at the barbershop or what have you.
Yeah.
So first thing is, man, to me, before we get into any specific case or anything like that, it is wild to me when I looked and just researched of the suspicious, killings. Black people all of a sudden across this country coming up with, being hung. Black people don't hang themselves, folks.
We don't do that.
Right? We don't.
No.
We don't do that. But across the
If we
country,
going if we gonna unalive ourselves, we're
mm-hmm,
gonna do it with the fun and replace that fun with a G,
mm-hmm,
and are we gonna just step out?
right,
Yeah.
right. We're not going to go somewhere public to a park and then go ahead and try to unalive ourselves. Right. And the other thing is some of these cases, which I don't understand why they're not getting more news or what have you, but these
Not on the
bodies coming
news.
back with Right. And they're coming back with
None on
like
the
broken
news.
bones and stuff like that. With how do you I don't get it. And then let me just read this one because I did also research this. On any given day in America, there's on average about 64,000. Let me repeat this. On any given day, there's around 64,000 missing Black women and or girls, right? Which is mind-blowing to me. And according to let me get it right, the FBI National Crime Information Center, while 36 to 40% of the missing in America are Black women, but again, they only make up about 14% of the population. And then as far as getting the news coverage, I think they get almost none. Like we don't hear about it and we don't know about it.
None.
Which is wild to me.
But if it was Becky, on the other hand, that would be front page news. Even if she ran away, it would be front page news.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. And then we had let me pull it up. Let's just get into this right now. We had the young man Nolan Ryan. Or what is that his name? Oh man, hold on.
You know, when we was talking about Boy Scouts and going in them woods with all them Caucasic people, and we was the only Black person there in the woods. I mean, deep in the woods. That kind of scares me now thinking about that this is happening on this day and age, that we got to tell our kids, watch out who you go with. Be careful who you go with, because these kids are coming back unalived. They're not even coming back, period. They're missing or unalived, and these people are getting away with it, hiding behind a badge or hiding behind lawyers.
Right. And in this case, right, one of these kids, again, one of I believe it was one of these young men, one of these white kids' parents is a judge. And so the crazy thing to me about this whole case, right, is that they said they left him behind. They came back, but they had his phone with them. So they left him without his phone to call help.
The phone was wiped clean.
That's the second part I was going to say. And then when they got it back, they wiped it clean. Why? Who kid nowadays, especially these kids, that they attach to their phone? So who's going to voluntarily give up their phone and be left behind?
Ain't nobody giving up their phone.
Nobody. That's suspicious.
You don't even want your woman to get your phone. Your woman gets your phone. You like, yeah.
Hey baby, you can have my phone, girl. You got my passcode. You already know. We ain't got no issues, girl.
She like, let me get your thumbprint. Let me get your password.
She be getting my face when I'm sleeping. Capture the. But yeah, so people don't leave their phones behind, and then to wipe these kids' phone, delete all the information and stuff like that. Why would you do that? Again, I don't know what is going on, but it's very, very suspicious. It don't add up. The math ain't mathing, as the kids say nowadays. It ain't mathing. It reminds me of I think it's a couple of years ago during COVID, I believe. Do you remember that sister that spent the night over the house of all these white women?
Yeah,
right. They're a little older, I believe, and all of a sudden she come up missing, died or whatever. They don't know what happened. I don't know. It's just I don't know what is going on, man.
Yeah.
It's too crazy. It's too suspicious. And then not only that, when we speak up about it, why do we have this backlash? Right? Here's what I want to talk about. What's her name? Miss Rachel, right? This lady right here, Miss Rachel. All she does is I can't even get it where both of us can see this. Okay. But Miss Rachel, all she does is make content for kids. Man, that's it. She just wants to make content for all little kids, all races, all colors, and everything. And they are coming after her. They're trying to cancel her because she made the statement, something to the fact or alluded to the fact that, hey, how this case would have been different if, once again, the missing kid had been a white, blonde head, blue eyed kid. And
Yep.
then all the other friends were black kids and they come up missing without a phone and all this other stuff. How the media would have treated different, law enforcement would have treated different. And now people are coming after her for just speaking up for the hypocrisy and for speaking up for black lives that like they do matter. I don't get it, man.
Well, my take on it is like she said, if it had been a kid of Caucasity, it would have been
I'm gonna start saying that.
no holds barred. It would have been all FBI, CIA, all that would have been involved trying to find out what happened to this poor child. And I don't know. I'm just it just hurts that it's still going on at this day and age.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and we've heard about that. I mean, before we were even born, right?
Yeah.
Black people come up missing or what have you.
Oh, you couldn't take no trips and be going through a sundown town, or you in a town where ain't nobody like you there because you come up missing.
Mm-hmm. Come up just missing, man.
Gone.
Yeah. It's I don't. Well, I know why it doesn't get more media coverage, especially now where we're at, because of the current administration that we are under. Which again, I think just want to deliberately.
I still don't get it though, because media covers everything, even if it offends the current administration. Media covers stuff. So why do we have to see this on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and other social media situations and not the regular news is a travesty to me.
Absolutely. I agree with you. It really is.
Because it should be on every news station soon as it happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
do you remember when I'm sorry, go ahead.
But it takes people getting offended and people starting to riot to go and see, oh, okay, they really mean it this time. We meant it last time. We meant it the time when what was that kid name? When it happened to that kid in the 50s or 60s, when he whistled at the white girl and he was disfigured. Emmett Till. When it happened to Emmett Till, we was mad. When and all the way up until just right now with Nolan, we mad. So it is there's no difference in time there except 50, 60 years, but we still mad. And what's it going to take for us to be not mad and we sick and tired of being sick and tired? But we also got to look at not just when the Caucasity kill our people, it has to be when our people kill our own people too.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't just be mad when it happens when Brian kills Tyrone. We got to get mad when Tyrone killed Tyrone too.
Absolutely, yeah.
We can't just be upset. We got to be mad at self-destruction. And until we get mad at self-destruction and come together, it won't be this.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just be this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Which honestly, I think is some people's plan, man, is to keep us separated. Right, to keep us separated because
it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Yeah. And I mean, it's been that plan since the plantation days.
Absolutely.
From the overseer, who's now the officer.
Yep.
Overseer, officer. They went from having a whip to having a gun. We got ICE now.
Yep. slave
putting
patrols then,
the
slave patrols
shackles,
then.
and I'm not trying to get off subject, but ICE is now putting the shackles of the what is that called? The bracelet, the bracelet for Haitians having to wear the bracelets where they can't leave within 75 miles of their house, or they'll be arrested again.
Wow.
And that's everybody who's been stopped by ICE. When they leave the detention center, they now have these ankle bracelets on them, monitoring them. Overseer, ICE. But this ain't gonna go away until the next administration get in here. Hopefully 2028, we'll have a new administration in there and we get rid of this. Hopefully.
I'm hopeful, but I still think half of America still believes in what Donald Trump believes, man. They half of, and I didn't think America was still had this racist ideology, this white supremacist ideology. I thought we were kind of moving away from that.
No.
But since Trump, man, what I call the Obama backlash, these people
it ain't been since Trump. They just been quiet.
Yeah.
They wasn't quiet in January 6th. They wasn't quiet. And I looked at that and said, why the police ain't getting on these people? Why are these people getting away with this? And then they got pardoned, and then they got reparations.
Well, they wanted to. They didn't get paid, but he was trying to pay them. Trav, man, I'm telling you, bro, I will use that. That will go down in history to me as the ultimate American hypocrisy, right? Because and I state this over and over. You'll see it on social media all the time.
Yeah.
And I state, what would happen if you had thousands of black people, or you had thousands of
we would have been tear gas, murdered. Right. We wouldn't have been. We wouldn't even step foot in that government building. Come on. And they was in there peeing, taking pictures, smoking weed,
and
doing everything,
paying the vice president,
beating up the police,
killed some police,
killing the police.
Listen, what is the difference? Why did they treat those what do you call them? Those from the Caucasus Mountains? Why did they get that treatment when we know if that had been thousands of black people or Muslims, the treatment would have been completely different. You know, in America, you know it would have been different. And if you stand by and just allow that shit to happen, it's been different
it's been different when we've been doing peaceful protests. We do peaceful protests. We get shot with rubber bullets, threatened to get shot at, tear gas, beat, parts broken, limbs broken, everything. And we're doing peaceful protests, nonviolent, sitting down, tear gas just sprayed in our face.
Right. But then even recently, you've had these white supremacists get off these trains and just come in. I don't know if it was New York or where they were, man, just trying to take over and intimidating people and trying to bait people into fighting and you know what I mean, trying to cause a problem. And they let them go, let them scot-free. No problem.
Get them, have a whole U-Haul full of them.
A whole U-Haul popping out.
U-Haul popping out. No seatbelts on. But do they give them a ticket? No. All the black people in the back of that U-Haul would have got a ticket. They would have got a ticket. No seatbelt. No this, no that.
Hey, and at the very least, all push to the side. Let's investigate what you're doing around here. Give me your ID.
Our Fourth Amendment right would have got violated. Our First Amendment right would have got violated. Our Third, Fourth, and Sixth Amendment right, Fifth Amendment right. When we plead the Fifth, oh no, you got to talk to me. What's going on?
I will say this though. On the flip side, what I do see and I get proud of, and I'm not a card carrying member of this group or with these brothers, but I love when I see them showing up. You ever see the Black Israelites?
Yes.
The brothers.
Yes.
They be showing
now,
up.
I like to see those rebel, whatever they call, whoever. I like to see them, ICE, and then I like to see the black Israelites come up on them, or the new Black Panthers with
The
the
new Black Panther.
AR-15s,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
AR-15 carrying Black Panthers, the AR-15 carrying Israelites show up at the same time. Let's see what happens.
Right. Right. I remember now,
They
everybody want to
baiting
be
a race war
deployed.
right now. They baiting a race war, so let's see what happens.
Hey, okay, that was one of the topics I was going to get into, right? Because I've seen this video, right? Right now, this man, you guys can look at the name or what have you, but is there a race war right now brewing? Right? Let's get to that topic. Is there a race war? Do we got people who are trying to set up a race war in America?
I think so. I think it's being the agenda is being pushed, especially by our president and his people with the 2026 agenda, whatever it was called.
Project. I was gonna say that Project 2025.
Whatever it was called.
Yeah.
I don't even want. I don't care about it. That's how much I don't care about it. But I have to care because it's affecting me with this DEI replacements. And did you see the civil rights? Oh, you don't have that picture, huh? With the civil rights people, it was 3 black people in there. I sent it to you. And dude was going like this. He was going like this in the video. Like, where are people at for 2026?
Right.
Where are people at in this 3 black people on that civil rights thing? I think it was 1 or 2 Indian people and the rest Caucasoids.
Right. What
do you call them?
How's that going to be the Civil Rights Commission? How's that going to be what's the Civil Rights Commission or whatever?
Yeah. That's a joke. What kind of joke was that?
Right. Because it's strategic.
It's strategic right now. Everything that they're doing.
Out of everything. Cut us out. Don't want us to talk about any positivity or anything like that coming from black people. Anything that we've done in the past or the future, right? And Trump just he'll use you if you're black. He'll use you if he thinks he can make money from you. Period.
Yeah.
But he's not going to give you any real position or anything like that.
No.
I personally don't even understand how women continue to vote for him or voted for him from the beginning. This man is track record when it comes to women is atrocious, and he is a convicted felon. He's a criminal, y'all. I don't care what you say, you can come at me, but he's a criminal, and he's convicted of sexual assault. Now the Supreme Court has upheld everything, right? He can't get out of it. He will be a criminal, and he does criminal type ish. So I'm not surprised with the stuff.
My thoughts on this: if you're a MAGA supporter, what makes you still a MAGA supporter? If you're getting led by a criminal, if you're getting led by a pedophile, what makes you still a MAGA supporter?
Right.
Why would you support something like that? Answer my question.
Why? Right. To those MAGA, I'll just say family or friends or what have you that came at me, years ago and continue talk about Donald Trump and the need to get him in office because of all this, kid trafficking that's going on and SA that's going on, right? But then you get a man in office that protects his friends. It's the biggest pedophile ring known that we've known in recent histories or modern day, times. And this man is protecting them. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And why the American people, why we even keep this guy in office? Because again, more than half of the people love him.
The unredacted Epstein files.
Come on.
Show me them unredacted Epstein files.
Right.
And I know there's Democrats in there, Republicans, millionaires, this and that. Get all these people out of office. Get all these people in jail.
Yep.
I believe all pedophiles need to be killed because unalive. we gotta bleep that out.
That's right. Yeah.
We're gonna have to bleep that out. I believe that all pedophiles need to be unalive.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. All of them. Because they affect our families, they affect American values, they affect everything. And if we're gonna have these honest American values, we're gonna need to get them all out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Every
Well,
single one of them.
I would just say this, man. Once they get convicted, and they go to jail, things tend to play themselves out and rectify the situation. I'll just say that.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
But the thing is, though, here's the thing, though. You got to get them, though. Don't just because you got money, just because you have money, you may be associated with the president or whatever. And then all of a sudden, because you want to mess around with 15, 16, 17-year-old girls when you're 30 and 40 years old.
No, they don't even be that age sometimes. Sometimes they be 10, 9, 8, 7-year-olds, bruh. Sometimes babies.
Yep.
So we gotta, these people are flying overseas and committing these crimes. These people are flying kids into the United States committing these crimes. These people are doing these crimes still to this day and not being caught. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. No accountability.
And when we had the guy who was it to catch a predator.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But yeah,
he got taken off the air because he was getting high up people,
ranking officials and stuff.
Ranking officials, teachers, people with money that were getting caught, and so bring that back. We need to bring that back.
Right.
Like they say, bring that beat back. Bring that beat back.
Bring it back. Right.
Bring it. Rewind.
Rewind it. Right.
Bring it back,
that, man. Regardless of your economic status, right? If you're doing that kind of stuff, you're gonna get caught, and there's gonna be people that come after you. But again, we need to keep it the same type of energy for these Epstein files. We need to listen to these women. Listen to the women. They still haven't had their day in court, which again, I don't understand.
And I cry when I hear some of these stories, man. And I watch these women tell their stories and tell how they was taken to this island and tell what happened. It just brings tears to my eyes because I have daughters.
Me too. Yep.
And I wouldn't want this to happen to my daughter at all. I wouldn't want this to happen to my mom, my auntie, my grandma.
Right.
But this has happened to our women since slavery.
Yep. That's
when I watched that movie with what's that singer name? Monet.
Mm-hmm.
She did a movie about, it was supposed to be going back in time, but it was actually at this time, and they was reacting to Civil War and stuff, and they was taking black women and kidnapping them and black men and taking them to this Civil War slavery process. I think it was called I forget what the name of the movie was called.
Was it a movie or was it a series?
It was a movie.
Oh, it was a movie. I don't know.
With Monet or something like that. She was a singer, and then she wasn't a singer in the movie though, but she's a singer in real life, and she played the role in this movie as an activist. And they kidnapped her. They drugged her and kidnapped her. And she thought she went back in time, but she was actually where they had kidnapped these women and men and had them on a cotton plantation in a reenactment of Civil War stuff.
Really?
Yes. And she ended up getting away and took it down.
Was it called Antebellum?
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
You seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
You have to
I
watch
just
watch this movie today, brother. Anybody
really.
who hasn't seen Antebellum, watch this movie today. That's gonna be your homework, y'all. Watch Antebellum. This movie go hard, bruh. And
I
it
already
seemed
know
like
it's with a name
a
like
scary
Antebellum. It's got to be
it,
tough though. Like,
it seemed like a scary movie at first,
mhm, mhm.
but this is a movie that hit home. And there's scenes of graping in the movie. There's scenes of unaliving in the movie. So be careful of what you watch. But this movie of how I think what stuff is going on today with these missing people.
Wow. Okay. I'll check that out, man. That's. I know it's gonna be a heavy movie because of
Just
the
like
time
Ice
period when they
T
talk about it.
was in that movie, The Hunted, or whatever that movie was called back in the day, where Ice T was a homeless man and they kidnapped him.
Yeah,
And
I think it
and
was
and
some
I think that's
survival or
what they
something.
do to these missing black people is hunt them down.
Mm.
And anybody who has something to say will get either unalive, come up missing, or be targeted for that they crazy or something like that.
Man. Now, do you think it's if we kind of tie it all together? I mean, do you think it's just random? Do you think it's specifically people looking for black people? Do you think it's people specifically trying to start a race war? Or do you think it's just, people that just hate black people in general? Or do you think it's something
I
else?
think it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I think it's all tied in together though.
I think so too, to be honest with
I
you.
think it's all tied in together. And when you look at things like movies like American History X, when people try to
Great
get out of
movie
these
too.
things, they
Great
come
movie.
and say these ex skinheads, these ex patriots, these ex ICE members, these ex people that turn their life around and see that they were doing wrong, they know and they tell you
Mhm.
these things.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the man? I wish I would have knew we were going to talk about it, but you seen the white guy, spiky hair? He was an ex-racist, went to prison, and now he really talks about HBCUs, black
Tizzy,
colleges, and I forgot his name though.
Tizzy,
What did you say his name was? What?
Tizzy.
No, I don't think it's Tizzy.
Okay, because Tizzy come on and say, let's identify. And he don't just talk about race, he talk about everybody.
Okay. No, this is
Yeah.
a heavier set white guy, but he's out there, man. He be going to the rallies, the black colleges. Him and the other guy is the something redhead, the ginger redhead, or the
Oh yeah. I like that guy too.
yeah. He be speaking out too. I can't
Yes.
remember the one guy's
Yes.
name though.
But there's Tizzy too. I like Tizzy. They took him off of they took his TikTok down. Now he has a TV show though to catch it's not to catch a predator, but it's to catch he catches people. He like, well, let me know who this guy is. And he'll put the picture up. America, let me know who this guy is. Who's saying racist stuff or Karen stuff or
Okay,
beating up people or putting
right,
hands on women or
right. Then they go find
talking
out where he
about
works and stuff, where he
talking
lives, all
about
that.
raping women or talking exactly. Let me know who this couple is. Let me know who this people are. And I love him. He has a gray beard and a spiky hair, and I love Tizzy. Tizzy, I love you, brother. If you watching this, I love you, brother.
Hey,
And the ginger, I love you too. And there's a lot of people I love to watch, and I can give them compliments all day on this. And I love my First Amendment auditors. You guys are funny as all get out.
so
Kansas
yeah,
City
talk a
Accountability,
little bit about that.
CTI, these guys, KPA, uh, First Amendment auditors, uh, You guys know FAPA. You guys know who you are. I'm gonna start doing some First Amendment auditing too. I'm gonna try to, but I love watching these guys. They crack me up. And people who get scared of the camera, do you know that there's cameras from the time you step out your door to the time you get back home at night? Hundreds of cameras watching you. That's why your camera and your phone is watching you.
And
your phone is telling
your phone is listening to you.
Your TV is listening to you. Mm-hmm. Your car is listening to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got people recording you all day, every day. So you're not getting away with nothing.
Hey, let's jump into that real quick. Let's jump into that real quick because that sparked up a thought of mine.
All right.
Because that's a hot topic as well right now.
Yeah.
All the cameras.
Right cameras.
Now, just like you're saying, everything, you can't leave a house without cameras. And one of the hot topics that's going on right now is all the license plate readers. Yeah, they'll just have them up in the random cities
called flock cameras.
What are they called again?
Flock cameras.
Yes. And then people started using that, right? And law enforcement using that for like illegal activity, right? Yes. When they set up originally, it's just, we'll just set up for traffic monitoring and what have you. But now
they can see inside your car. They can see everything. And these people, there's no right to privacy no more, especially when you're in public, and not even sometimes when you're in your house. That's all scary. Our rights. If we don't exercise our rights, no First Amendment rights, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom to petition, freedom to gather, and
freedom of assembly,
freedom of speech, that's going to go all out the door. We ain't going to have no First Amendment rights no more. We need to exercise those rights. And what happens when you don't exercise? You lose your muscle. Mm-hmm. So what happens when we don't exercise our rights? We're going to lose our rights.
That's it. Absolutely. And let me tell y'all, freedom is not free.
No.
Freedom has never been free.
No.
So you got to exercise your rights, and you got to we got to battle those folks that are trying to take our freedoms away, taking our rights away, our natural born rights. And here's the other thing, folks. Yes. Let me just tell you, I don't care what country you live in, what nation you live in, or what have you. Your let's call it national rights or political rights or state rights should never supersede human rights. Human rights is always the top tier. Basic human rights. I don't care what your country says or anything else. We all need to get back to those basic human rights and letting people just be people. Don't F with me and don't cause me to have to F with you. Just let me live my life.
But like they say, you can have freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. And that's what we have to watch what we say. Now, we can't say, we have to say unalive. We have to say grape. We have to say SA instead of, you know what I'm saying? We have to say different code words now in order to get on these streaming services. And that sucks. I remember when you couldn't say suck. We used to say, "Oh, that sucks in school." Teacher, you're going to go to the office. But like I said, you got to watch what you say. And that's sucks because we should be able to say whatever we want.
Right.
Because
but you also got to be accountable for
right, freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, and you should be able to have those rights, but that doesn't mean that a person is not going to be held accountable for what they say. Right. So you should have the right to say what you want to say. But I think number one, you got to be held accountable, because if you say some shit that somebody doesn't agree with, well, you might catch these 1s and 2s. So you might have the legal right to say it, but you might still catch these 1s and 2s.
You're going to get 2 pieces.
You're going to get a 2 piece and a biscuit, baby.
And a biscuit.
And the other thing, though, is
one of them hard Popeye biscuits.
What? Exactly. Look like hockey pucks. The other thing I'm going to say is where you should definitely have your right to say what you want to say, but there's still context, right? Where you still can't yell fire in a crowded theater because they know it's going to cause a rampage.
Yes.
If it causes a rampage or cause people to die, whatever, you shouldn't be able to say that kind of stuff. right?
Yes.
So I still believe in those type of rights as well because it can
Yes.
harm the bigger public. And so I bring that up with shit like Chud the Builder, where you should have your right to
Ooh,
say
let's
what you
talk about
want.
chipping out.
Let's talk about that, right? But you should not have the right to then come up to people in their space when they're just minding their own business and say derogatory things to them in order for them to react violent towards you, which is illegal in Tennessee, which is why he's locked up right now.
But see, that's what people are saying First Amendment auditors are doing. But a lot of First Amendment auditors are just sitting there with their cameras, and then the people come up to them and start stuff, and then the First Amendment auditor reacts back to the way that the people that's coming up to them, because you got your camera right here. Your camera, like the camera is right here right now. The camera ain't up in my face. They'd be like, well, your camera was all up in my face like this. And the camera wasn't up in the face like that. My camera's way back here, about 6 feet away from you. My camera's not all up in your face.
Right.
But when you come up into the people's camera and you get in their space, I'm all right to pepper spray you. And then you start grabbing my camera and you start grabbing my property. Then I have all rights to put hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
But Chud the Builder, he was doing reverse that. He was saying stuff to get people angry, to get a negative reaction from people. If you don't say nothing to somebody and they come up to you, but you're not doing nothing to nobody but filming, you have all right to react the way you're going to react, whether it's positive or negative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even if you're acting positive, some people still act negative and be like, give you the finger. I tell them, oh, you're telling me I'm number one. Thank you. Are you showing me your IQ? Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But that's why I'm wearing this shirt today, because MAGA, that's what it say. You big dummy.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Hey, man, the shit is crazy, right? I just lost my train of what I was going to say because I'm still looking at that Fred Sanford on your face. I love Fred Sanford, bro. You don't even know.
Me too. I mean, that was the First Amendment right dude right there. He used to say stuff that was wild.
Wow. I love Sanford as well.
And I kind of patterned my older look after with the derby cap.
Oh yeah.
And what I wear and what I do. My older self, I love me some Red Fox.
Me too, man. And if y'all didn't know, he was a good friend of Malcolm X. So big, if you read the autobiography of Malcolm X's name when he was out there hustling, his name was Red, right?
Red.
Fred Sanford was another Red. Fred Sanford was Red Fox was a Detroit Red. And then you had Malcolm X that was a Red as well. So then they knew each other back in the day when he was running on the trains, the streetcars or the train systems and stuff like that back and forth. And he was I don't know, he was hosting or whatever you call that when he was a porter. He was a porter back in those days. What I was gonna say though is about this filming and stuff, right? Man, the thing I love this, and we grew up in the Bay Area, both from Oakland, moved to Fremont. The pioneers of all of this, man, to me, the pioneers of all of this catching shit and reporting was the Black Panther Party. Because they didn't have the Black Panther Party. Because they didn't have cameras in 1966 when they went out, but they had themselves and law books that would go out into the public, and we're talking about the First Amendment rights, and they were observing the police in their duties. And as long as, again, you didn't interfere with the police in their duties, you were stepped to the side, you could witness, report, and they could tell people. They had law books and was telling Black people, hey, don't say this.
They was using their Second Amendment rights to open carry too as well. Absolutely. So, don't forget your Second Amendment right is to open carry lawfully in any environment. I know it's legal to open carry out here in Louisiana. It's legal to open carry, I believe, in Texas.
It's a state law. So it depends on the state. It's not a federal law, meaning it's all 50, but it's a state law. It is
Yeah,
a federal law that you can have a gun, but as
yeah,
far as open and carry, that depends
yeah,
on the state that you live in.
exactly. But you can get a CCW or whatever to carry a weapon. I had one back when I was doing bodyguard work in California, and you have to go through a lot to get it. But once you get it, you good.
Right. Right.
So, yeah, I like that Louisiana's an open carry state because you can just walk around with your gun out on holster your gun and walk around with your gun. Period.
Yep.
And challenge, but you can't like go in a store. You can't go into like private businesses with it,
Oh, is
but you
that right?
can be out in public with it.
Mm,
Sidewalk,
okay.
park,
Right.
public places.
Okay.
But you can't go into a private establishment. Like if I went to dialysis, I couldn't have my gun with me.
Okay. I
Or
got
if I went to a hospital, I can't have my gun with me.
you.
Or if I went to a grocery store, I can't have my gun with me. Or
Mm,
Walmart, I can't have my gun with me. Or a movie theater, I can't have my gun with me. But if I'm standing outside the movie theater, I'm outside of Walmart, I can have my gun with me.
you can have your gun with me. See,
Yeah.
and I think that's different than Arizona.
Uh,
Because people live in Arizona, they tell me some wild stories. And I think Arizona is like, because it's the Wild Wild West, right? It's Tombstone and all that. You know, you think of Doc
yeah.
Holliday and all that.
Yeah.
I think you could still walk around and go into the grocery store with a gun on your hip in Arizona.
Not
You can't do that in
sure.
California, but
I'd
I
have
think
to look at the
Arizona.
law. I'd have to ask,
Yeah,
Siri or Google or,
right,
whatever what the law is with
right.
it. But I'm pretty sure you cannot go into a private establishment with a gun on you, especially like dialysis or a hospital or something like that. They'll tell you because, like out here, the hospital, I've never seen that before. They search you before you go into the hospital. They got a metal detector and
Is that
everything.
right? Wow.
Yeah, at Our Lady of the Lake out here,
Mm-hmm.
they have a metal detector and everything before you go in the hospital. I was like, I had never seen that before at a hospital. That was
Wow.
the first time I seen that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never seen that.
Uh
I think I've seen maybe metal detectors where you just walk through.
huh.
You know what I mean? But I never seen somebody where they really search you, search you.
Oh, they
You know what I
search your
mean?
bag, they wind you down and everything over here at this hospital. Maybe there's something that happened there and that I don't know about. But yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But anyways, man, we coming up
Louisiana.
on an hour, y'all,
Yep,
and
yep. This is perfect, man. This is great. We gotta do some more topic. We definitely gotta make a topic on the on the Boy Scouts. We need that on the we need a video just on that. Just our life and times in the Boy Scouts
hey, we
and
can do that.
adventures and stuff we experience.
Yeah.
Man, it's been fantastic. Anything else you got want to say to the people, my brother?
I just want to say, you know what? I don't care if you're MAGA. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, whatever. I think it's all fuddy duddy. I vote independently. I don't call myself a Democrat. I don't call myself a Republican. I vote for who the best person's going to be that's going to be in office. I think it's all hoopla to me, anyways, because they don't really run the country. The rich
Mm-hmm.
people or whoever, whatever that is, run the country, and we're just puppets, all in a puppets game. And just be positive, y'all. Try to be positive. Try to stay positive. Try to support one another. Try to be positive towards one another. If you see somebody need help them out. If you see somebody that's hungry in the street, feed them. If you see somebody that need clothing, clothe them. If you see somebody that needs shelter, try to give them some shelter. Try to help them out. You don't have to give them money, but try to help them out as best as you can. And that's if you see somebody that need help them. Don't be a hater. It's too much hate going around right now already. We need to be positive. We need to stop being negative. I've been through so much hate from people. I used to have over 5,000 friends. Now my circle is very small, and I keep my circle small on purpose because I know I got haters in my circle, but you know what? Hate on. When I say my prayers, I say prayers for those who don't like me and for those who like me. God say pray for everybody, and everybody is in my prayers, including my haters. So I tell God bless them and change their minds and change their souls if you can, Father God. And I still believe in God. And like I said, you believe in who you want, and whether you believe in a higher power, a higher energy, whatever you believe in, be a positive person. Stay positive if you can, and keep that peace.
That's right.
That's it.
Right. That's it. Man, I love that message. I will leave us with to just piggyback on everything that you said, and to let people know again, there's forces out there that are trying to divide us, trying to divide the people, right? By race, by ethnicity, by economics, what have you. But they're all trying to just pull the strings and puppet masters, to control what's going on and keep us separated. But we got to come together. And I don't care, again, what race, what religion, nationality, ethnicity, sexuality, right? We are all part of the one race, the human race. And
Amen.
so I'm just a big believer in humanity.
Yes.
And so as my brother Big Trav talked about, you see somebody who's hungry, feed them. Somebody in need, help them. Send out a helping hand, right? Just be godly, right? That's what family is to me. That's what humanity is. Treat everybody like you would your family until they cross you or something and tell you that they shouldn't. Then I'm gonna cut you out. But
hey, I've blocked and deleted family before. So if you gotta not talk to family for your peace, then that's what you gotta do. Your peace comes before anything else. If family, friends, I don't care if I've known you since we was bathtub, taking baths together and peeing in the same bowl. If you just mess with my peace, I can't mess with you no more.
Right. I ain't got no time for none of that.
No time for that.
That's all we got is our peace, our health, man.
Yes.
And we gotta hang on to that and preserve that, hang on to it tight. Because as we get older, especially now, I'm really starting to realize in the last, let's say, 5 to 10 years about mental health.
Yes.
Right. I didn't know about mental health, didn't believe in mental health. And I was like, man, I'm just one of the
That's what I want to talk about on our next video is mental health, because I've been through a lot of mental health situations and I've been through some things myself. So I'll save that for the next video, but I want to talk about mental health, and that's a stagnant in the Black community right now too, is mental health. And I want to talk about that.
Right.
I really want to talk about that because we're going through a lot. And that's why you see a lot of homeless people have a lot of mental health issues too. And we'll talk about that on the next video.
Let's make it happen, brother.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Man, it's been great speaking with you. We'll hit up. We'll do some more of these, and we will be going live at some point. We've been keep talking about it. We're trying to hook up
in the future,
dates and times, but we will
in the future.
Live stuff. Pre-date. We'll let you guys know ahead of time so we can have a time when
we'll do it
live,
so that when y'all are off work, and we'll do it in the evening. So when y'all off work or on a weekend where y'all can enjoy us and join us, and yeah.
Get it happening, man. We'll make it happen for sure. So, again, it's always good talking to you, brother. Until I see you again, we'll make it happen, brother.
Until we meet again.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.